Cartoons race will be Etium, and I will be starting, and then Math Girl will be joining us here. So in Link's house, we have 20 bucks. Sanctuary, we got a map. Let's see if we get a map check from any of our runners to see what our crystals are. And we have, looks like Eastern Palace is our Desert Palace is our a green pendant today. The rest are standard crystals. And tearing the arrows on the uncle. Let's see what Humbug gets, and 10 more. All right, let's see what's on the lumberjack item today. Are we gonna need to kill Agon for a heart piece? And there's our confirmation of our crystals. So we still have 2 pendants at large at this point. Let's see what's our runners decide to do next. Oh, we have a mirror for He's Just a Boy. All right, so let's see what is in the well today. No bombs as of yet. So just 10 arrows, 20 bucks, 20 more bucks, and a bottle. And let's see where Fear Agent goes next. Looks like he's going to turn in that bottle right away. And let's see what the item is. 300 bucks. Sick kid giving all away his money today. All right, so He's Just a Boy in Blind's hut for triple bombs, a heart piece, the lamp, and triple bombs. All right, so Fear Agent checking the back of the chicken coop for 5 bucks. All right, so He's Just a Boy gonna get his well items. Ooh, we have a moon pearl in the back. All right, as long as the tracker doesn't do me any silly things, we should be good to go. All right, so it looks like Fear Agent now headed back to Blind's hut. He's Just a Boy gets his 5 bucks from the chicken coop. And I'll try to catch what Fear Agent gets in the back before I put his other items in. Let's see what's in the back. They know He's Just a Boy got it. Oh, okay, it's small. Yeah. All right, let's see what's on the uncle today. And just 10 arrows there. Let's see what race game has. Just triple bombs. We'll be leaving that alone. And library just has 20 bucks. All right, so let's see where Fear and He's Just a Boy goes. Humbug and Shiva's finishing off Kakariko. Looks to me okay, so we got some diversion here. He's Just a Boy going South Shore, and Fear Agent going through Hyrule Castle. With Mirror, it takes very little time to do all this. I missed that first item, but going by his inventory doesn't look like it was important. And a heart container for Fear Agent. And Humbug decides to pick up the bombs. Alright, so He's Just a Boy now going towards Mini Moldorm Cave. And using bomb strats here. A lot of good items here in potentially in Mini Moldorm Cave. And it looks like magic is the drop from Mini Moldorm. Alright, so we got a bottle, a heart piece on the He's Just a Boy side, 20 bucks. The boots and a heart. Okay, it looks like He's Just a Boy going to the Ice Rod Cave. Then probably gonna set up some kind of water walk to Zora. And 20 bucks in Zelda Cell. And there's another bottle for He's Just a Boy. Alright, so Fear Agent going to Dark Cross. And Humbug and looks like Shiva are also in the same neck of the woods. So they're going to get their boots shortly. And we walk on water. Yeah, let's see what's on the island here. Just 50 bucks. We'll be leaving that aside. And Fear Agent going to get Dark Cross, which is a key. So he can continue. He can go all the way through the back of Escape. Meanwhile, He's Just a Boy is doing Hobo. And Humbug is doing Ice Rod Cave. We also have Shiva also doing Hobo for 20 bucks. And doing that bomb is not the easiest thing to start with. All right, let's see what's in the back of Escape. Now, remember, He's Just a Boy is in the fake flipper mode right now, and that's important. All right, there's our Ice Rod, and a heart piece, and the bow. All right, so no hunting for the Ice Rod today. And single green rupee, and ooh, there's a hook shot in the waterfall fair. And Fear Agent gonna buy some bombs. And it looks like Bonk Rocks was just 20 bucks. Sorry, single rupee. Zora's Ledge has Cane of Brian. Let's see if he goes for that with, I think he could do Splash. No, he doesn't have the bow, so he cannot do Splash Delete. Looks like Fear Agent's heading towards Eastern Palace now with that bow. So, King Zora, what do you have today? Just 20 bucks. Unfortunately, not worth the effort. All right, so Humbug also heading towards Eastern Palace. Now, let's see what is in the back of Sahasha's closet. And 20 bucks, just lots of money. And with the bow and the lamp, of course, Fear Agent, and he's just a boy who does not have the bow yet. So we'll have to see if he decides to risk the second bow being in here or not.
Hello.
Oh, and I'm joined now by Mathiel. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. We have some alterations that went around. We have Fear Agent who has the bow and the ice rod, and Moon Pearl. Everybody else has pretty much done the same checks. He's just a boy, and Shiva have the hook shot. Have to remember where they all came from, but that's so there was some divergence with the lower part of Hyrule.
Ah. So, I guess Fear Agent's the only one who did South Shore?
Yes.
Alright. So where'd everybody else go? Well,
Oh,
Oh god.
oh, I apologize. It was an escape. Keeping me on track there. He's the only one who did full escape, so that's where it was.
Ah, okay.
Jack keeping me on my toes. And there's our third bottle for Fear Agent.
Yep. So definitely it looks like a, well, interesting start to the race.
Yeah, always nice to have early boots.
Oh yes. So where were those?
Those were. I have to think. I believe they were Ice Red Cave. Mini Meltdown.
I really need to learn that damage boost. There's the big key.
You and me both.
Just bombs.
3 blueberries.
So I wasn't counting. Is there an item on Armos?
If we see, I don't think so. Let's see. There's the bombs. I wasn't counting. But he's just a boy is out. It does not find the second bow, and it looks like Humbug is heading towards Agina's cave, and now Shiva is heading towards Escape.
Ooh, apparently blue shirt on Desert Ledge. Good
We
find.
have a hammer in Agina's cave.
Oh boy. That could prove interesting.
Yeah, one of those one-off locations. And we have a glove.
Dear.
Yeah. All right, so glove. So there was one more item on
Yeah, you know what? That's we know where the access to Dark World is. Between that Moon Pearl hammer and glove.
Yes, we do.
That's a bit scary.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially considering where that hammer is.
Yes. So hopefully our runners don't forget about that, but that could lead them, especially with that lamp. Hopefully they don't find two swords somewhere that would put AGA 1 into the logic. But right now that is a little bit out of the way. We still need at least one sword and a cape, or two swords to put that into any kind of equation.
But if they find those, that could
Yeah,
be
that's
really
just
bad.
Yeah, that is just ugly.
Also, apparently we found all 4 bottles.
Yeah, and it's nice and early to find those bottles too. It's never too early to find bottles. All right, so into Mini Moldorm Cave, and Fear Agent showing that the ice rod is good for something other than killing Trinek.
Yep.
And we get his boots.
Very nice. Alright. So we've got the mountain access at the moment. Actually, most of Light World does mountain access, at least for us, knowledge-wise, between lamp, glove, hammer, and hookshot.
Yeah, we can full clear the mountain on the Light World side.
Can't. Oh wait, actually we do have the mirror, so yeah, we can even get the spec rock item.
And Shiva getting his ice rod and his bow.
So. But the problem is that that's, for Fear Agent, that's a very plausible place to, you know, get, say, 2 swords or a sword and a keep.
Yeah, he certainly could.
That's a lot of checks.
Yeah, but doing the walk on water first. And he's just about getting his ice rod and his bow.
And there's the hook shot. I mean, we know Aga's dead, but none of the runners know Aga's dead.
No. Fear Agent needs to get that hammer. Oh, well, Shiva does. He has the hammer now. And Zora gives us a 20 bucks for our troubles going up there.
But the real question is, does Shiva go back to kill Armos right now? Apparently, yes.
Yeah. Or not? So Fury
Is
Agent
that
is
both green rupees?
what's that?
Is that both green rupees? I think we saw both of them.
I believe so, yeah.
And Lumberjack is just a heart.
Alright, so let's see if Fury Agent probably gonna go up Death Mountain, because even though he doesn't have the hammer, he could use the mirror to see, depending on what items he gets and where, if he should get the Titan's Mitts or something like that, he could still clear out both sides of the mountain and then using the mirror to get to Hera. But we'll have to see what items he gets on this side.
You know, something just occurred to me. I think that logically, you were actually required to do escape the intended way.
Yeah, it seems that way because of the way things were set up. Yeah.
Because you just had access to the one glove, but like that was on Armos, which is bow locked, and the bow was in back of escape.
Well, there's a tunic on top of Spectacle Rock. Let's see what's inside. Just triple bombs. And he's just a boy. Gets his glove.
Yeah, but so many players skip a Gina.
Yeah, especially if it's like a Gina for versus Aga. Alright, so let's check Paradox Cave. So we got the
Red
red
Ring?
meringue and $20. And we have Dark World. So we have Pendant Pod, Pendant
Skullwood,
Skullwoods. Of course,
Thieves Town,
Pendant
and
Skullwoods.
Swamp are the 5-6.
So $20, 300, another heart piece. Then we have 2 more plus the single arrow, and there's our first sword upgrade. Not what Fury Agent wants to see.
Hopefully that's the only one he finds.
Yeah, hopefully.
Also, do you have headphones?
I do.
You keep echoing back.
I wasn't yesterday. See if I can't fix that.
There's the glove for Shiva, who is the first to have Dark World access.
Hopefully that's a little better now.
We'll see.
And just $20 in Spiral Cave.
Hacker, it was off and on. Oof. What was on Floating Island?
I missed it. I was fixing my volume.
There's Blue Mail. So, we know where both mail upgrades is. Ah, Bombos, thank you.
hair pot strats. And he misses it, so we'll go up the normal way.
Seems fair. The other two pendants were Pod and Skullwoods. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a bit precarious. Hammer was at Agina.
And just a hurt piece in the compass chest, and there's the second item of terror.
Alright, so at this point, just going to kill the boss. With a fighter sword. You.
Yeah, very ill. There's really not much that Fear Agent can do to make this fight faster. Our other runners, Humbug and Shiva, who have a hammer, will make that a lot easier. But he's just also does not have the hammer, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
And Moldorm's dead.
And Fear Agent gets the crystal.
Alright, just because it's vanilla does not mean that it's fun. Actually, generally, vanilla intended strats tend to be the worst strats.
Well, Fear Agent's starting in the right place to get his Dark World access from his house, but not going the right way. So we'll see here where he goes next. Did he not go to Kakariko? He did, but I guess he didn't have the bomb. I don't believe he had bombs left when he did this part, so I guess he just noped out.
Huh. Alright.
Or maybe he didn't do Kakariko. Yeah. He must have just not done. I don't know if his money was short, but
Scruff, we got a second tracker. Thank you, though.
Fear Agent now heading in the right direction for that hammer.
That's good. Though I think he might be down to a last location at this point.
Yeah, I believe so. There's really
So he
nothing else.
didn't really have much choice in the matter.
And at least the game did not give him Aga. So Agina is much nicer than Aga. And he has Dark World access.
Yep. people fighting Moldorm simultaneously, by the way.
And down goes Moldor for both of them. Almost simultaneous boss kills.
I mean, for it being his last location, he's actually ahead of everybody. As far as where he's at.
Yeah, alright. So into Hype Cave, we have a piece of heart. Gives him a full refill. 20 bucks.
Actually, didn't
20 bucks. Heart piece.
piece of heart.
And triple
3
bombs.
bombs.
That's gross.
Actually, I think we might have seen that from Humbug a bit ago.
Jeeves, yes, definitely a 0 on Hype Cave.
Yeah, I think a little health gives it a 1.
There's our Master Sword at Stumpy today.
Nice.
Cave 45, just triple bombs.
Alright, how many digs is it gonna be?
So
Also
1 to 30.
echoes back a little.
And just a heart piece. So if you're agent going towards Village of Outcast and Skull Woods.
There's Dark World access for He's Just a Boy.
And as you said for Fear Agent, that was, I believe, his last check also. Looks like Village of Outcast first.
See, I'm of the opinion go to front of Skullwoods first, but you know. Alright, what's gonna be in Thieves Town? Also, ooh, we're getting a Skullwoods check too. Just the key in the first chest.
If we're looking and we get a book, we can get a pestle check while we're there too.
Yeah.
And we got
Powder.
That puts the bad into consideration too.
This does.
And it gives us free fairies for the rest of the game, so that is also awesome. He's Just a Boy going into a pendant pod.
Not a bad play.
Now there's 6 items here, so this is a very item dense location, and with the mirror, it's a lot more plausible and less painful to do.
5, but yeah. Pod without a mirror is really annoying. Man, aside from that powder, nothing really yet in Town.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, apparently it's flippers in Skullwoods. Flute and pod, okay. Palace of Value, as always.
Yep. Definitely has been that way lately.
Pod's always been full of value. At least since the switch to make dungeons have more progression.
Luckily, they have the hammers to put, because it's a 50-50 shot that blind has the last item on the compass. We'll find out here momentarily. So
Blind has the item.
Yep. That mini Homosaur was like not having it today.
Oh man, that's true. Both of our pendant dungeons we've dipped have had required items. Flute and flippers.
Yeah, flute and flippers. And there's our second
And
sword
there's
upgrade.
Yep.
So now we know where Tempered Sword is technically for both He's Just a Boy and Fear Agent. It clears out Thieves Town. Oh, that's a convenient big key. And Fear Agent heading into Skull Woods will get his flippers.
Yep. Although, like chat's pointing out, not checking the magic bat.
Yeah.
You know, the best kind of oops all dungeons is the one where the pedestal isn't actually required, but you're required to dip all the pendants.
Yeah, for sure. And so far, 2 of our pendant dungeons have had required progression. So now
That
all we
has 10 arrows.
Well, what I was going to say is now all we need is for Desert Palace to have the Titan's Mitts and then book us somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could be Fire Rod on Desert on Torch. Absolutely could be there.
What is our pet hype index at the moment? We can have medallions and Samaria.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that sounds about right.
And mitts. We could have mitts on pet.
Oh yeah, you could have mitts for sure.
So medallions, Samaria, or mitts are our pet hype index. Oh yes, we're going swamp. Oh boy.
Yeah, full clearable crystal. Why not?
Yeah, because most people would prefer to do it in go mode, but it is 6 items.
And if you're lucky, all of the good items are in the front.
Well,
Oh, we
there's
have
our
ether.
second medallion.
Yeah, there's ether. We do
So
know where Bombo is.
Quake, mitts, and Samaria are all that's left for pet. I have been playing entirely too much Keysanity. I was expecting to see an item out of that chest.
There's our mitts.
Oh boy. Oh, graveyard ledge? Ew. That's gross. Well then. That's a thing.
Well, so much for mitts being on in Desert Palace. Still could be something there like Fire Rod.
Yeah. We're still a few items from Gumlet. Oh, jeez, I have seen far worse. In fact, I was helping with a race the other day that, yeah, just everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong, basically, as far as worst stuff was. Gonna skip left side swamp for now. Seems fair.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a long play to get there.
Ether for Turtle Rock. So can't get very far though, cause need Samaria unless you just want to hover the whole thing, which kudos to you if you feel like doing that. I know I sure wouldn't.
Now that would be gross in a lot of different ways.
I can hover, but bring Turtle Rock just no. I refuse. Yep, nothing in Hookshot Cave.
Which is kind of rare. There's usually something important. And he's just boy picks up bombos. Now, Quake can be on the pedestal, but it may not be required for anything. It is possible. I have seen that before.
I mean, I'm sure he's just a boy I'll check at some point. Does have flute and mitts.
Yeah, so we're down to just Quake and Samaria, and we're getting lower and lower on those checks of where what can be
Oh
on the
my. Fire Rod could be a nice tea room. Or on Cold Stair.
Absolutely. Oh, sure can. That's even grosser.
Just. Oh my. There we go. Ah. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get our Meyer medallion check. It's Bombos.
Bombos.
So the only thing left that can be on pet is Samaria.
Yeah. Went from one item to from a couple items to just one now.
It's not dead, but it's on life support.
Gonna get a checkerboard cave on He's Just Boy side. Just a piece of heart.
So there is one item on left side swamp, but gonna skip it.
Yeah, I don't
But
blame
looks
him.
like Shiva's checking it, so you better hope it's not something required.
Yeah. Hopefully not. We're gonna get Pyramid Fairy check. Alright, so now with He's Just a Boy inside of Desert Palace, we're about to find out if all three of our pendant dungeons had something of value in it.
Oh man, that bomb dupe though.
Of course, there's the three items that are kind of here, with Green Pendant being the extra item in this one.
Also, we're getting a desert check.
Yeah. And no Samaria.
There's Quake though, that's unrequired. Alright, so that's good for Fear Agent. Not gonna have to go back to left side swamp.
That's always a good feeling. And I believe Len Molas will have the other item.
Seems that way. If He's Just a Boy is even planning on going over there. Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, with the two potential items, one green pendant and one on the boss, it still makes some sense. And desert is one of those quicker dungeons, so it doesn't feel as painful.
Yeah, Ice Palace is looking pretty good. That's scary. Oh, hush. We're getting we getting a special hover. Oh, and he gets it.
That is talent.
That is a very difficult hover.
Alright, so triple bomb, so it's now comes down to that green pendant. And Fear Agent gets his flute. Oh my, he's just a boy is gonna be going into Misery Mire without Canis Maria.
It could be vanilla.
It could be.
That's quite a gamble.
I guess my only argument is when you have other crystal dungeons that you can full clear, going into this one, which you cannot at the moment full clear, is definitely a gamble.
Maybe just not thinking about Samaria. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
Oh, true.
Oh, of course it's Godmire. Why wouldn't it be when you're not in go mode? I believe Catfish was already checked for 10 arrows.
And Myra having way more small keys than you need.
Yeah. 3 small keys, 2 items, a big key, a map, and a compass. And apparently we are getting a helmet swordplay.
And purple chest as well.
Oh my gosh! Fire Rod. fire rod in Meyer big chest.
So that leaves us with King of Samaria, which still is out and about.
You know, though, that also puts Pet in play.
Yeah, which is interesting because that still could have the King of Samaria.
Yes, it could. And if it is, then that means that you were required to get Meyer without Samaria.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, down goes Helmasaur King for Fear Agent.
20 rupees. And it is just a map. Last item is on Vitreous, which we can't get to.
Has He's Just a Boy turned in his green pendant? I don't think I've seen it.
I'm not sure. Have we seen both items in Skullwoods?
I think so, yes.
So yeah, Chet's right. It's Pet or Ice Palace.
Or right here. Nope. So Sahasha was not checked. So yeah. So yeah, that leaves Ped and Ice Palace.
That's gross. That's gross. Game. Oh, Spike Cave? Have we not seen Spike Cave? I mean, but if we know where Burnet is, and since we have flippers, then it's still in logic, even though we haven't picked it up.
Well, He's Just a Boy is gonna first clear Thieves Town. We'll see where he goes next afterward. Oh, we have simultaneous catfish checks with Shiva and Fear.
Yep.
Yeah, chat bringing up a very good point. Bookguard Pet is even eviler than Samaria being on one of the tablets.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I mean, personally, I like seeing Fetch Quest on Pet, so that then you're just like, I have no way of knowing if this is required or not.
yeah, exactly. Well, Humbug is in Ice Palace.
I mean, I'll just take a moment to remind everybody, this is a Math Girl seed.
So what is a Math Girl seed?
Oh boy, chat, do you want to inform my co-commentator what a Math Girl seed is? So, Math Girl seeds have a, Math Girl seeds is a seed that I roll, basically. And they have a very bad tendency of being cruel and evil, in the worst possible human ways.
Aha, gotcha.
I mean, to be fair, chat, Math Girl seeds are no nicer when I roll them for myself than when I roll them for somebody else.
They just enjoy being evil for you, I guess.
Yes. Oh man, we've got Book and Ice Palace, it looks like.
Well, that opens up our tablets for us. There's Silvers.
Silvers.
That doesn't help us, unfortunately. Find the King of Samaria.
That is just one item left in Ice Palace. Oh man.
And Humbug is betting it's on the boss. We'll see if he's correct or not. Alright, down goes one puff. Down goes two. And down goes Cold Stare.
And
Ew, so there is one more item left in Ice Palace.
that's oh dear. Nice spin thing to get past that.
Alright, so we'll keep an eye on Shiva to see if he looks at other item or if he goes straight to boss.
I'm hoping he'll look just so that we know. I forgot there was an active freeze ore in that room. You never see it. Mercuric, we also have the last item of ice. Or Spike, yeah. No, we got all the items in ice? What was the last one? Book, silvers, and what? Alright, Bombo's tablet is 20 rupees. Apparently we did find all 3 items in ice, according to Edium. Yeah, I mean, but Go mode ice or Turtle Rock is not that much faster than non-Go mode.
There's a couple of things you can forgo, but not a lot. Depends on the key.
Oh gosh. If it's on a tablet, then if it's on Ether tablet, then ice is logically. Oh, that's gross. Ew.
I didn't even think of that. Wow. Yeah, that's true. It's a situation where knowing your bomb jumps is crucial.
Yes, yes, it is. What is this filthy seed? Dig spot? What is in dig spot? We don't have shovel to do dig spot.
So he's just the boy gonna go finish off Skull Woods.
There is going to be some form of progression in on either Ether Tablet, Spike Cave. Oh, Tin Bombs was the 3rd item, by the way. Or Pedestal. Could be a fetch quest, could be Samaria. We don't know, but it's gonna be some form of progression.
Yeah, it could be the shovel for Samaria.
And oh boy, this is a seed.
Yeah, this is definitely a seed for the record, folks. To see where is the Queen of Samaria. Yes, I believe Fear Agent did finish pod.
Yeah.
Sometimes the tracker likes to eat the input, so it doesn't always go through.
So the only thing cane locked in Ice Palace is the boss. I really want somebody to go check Ether, like, soon. As well as the,
That
Bed
would be
Cave.
nice. Yep. Well, if you're gonna go check Ether, you're gonna check Spy Cave too. Well, Fear Agent can't complete Skull Woods until he gets that fire rod.
The seed is a thing.
Alright, so once Fear Agent completes Ice Palace, we'll see where he decides to go next. Humbug looks like he's checking left side swamp. In yesterday's dailies, there were 2 items there. Let's see where Fear goes next. No, Fear does not have the fire rod.
Yeah, Fire Rod was in, Meyer.
Yep. The one crystal dungeon he has not gone in yet. Alright, Shiva, where are you going next? Super Agent gonna turn in his purple chest. It looks like Shiva is checking Ether and then Spike Cave. Is this Kena Samaria? No, it is not. So down to Spike Cave and or Pedestal.
Oh boy. Well, we're about to find out if it's Spike Cave.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is definitely exciting for sure.
Aww.
And there is Samaria. So Pet is dead. So yeah, Shiva not totally in go mode. Still needs that flute. So that means that Meyer was a one. You did not need to double dip it. Yeah, Shiva is going to your.
Oh no, Humbug skipped Spike Cave. There we go.
Looks that way. At least for now.
Chat, English is hard. There's Fierce Fire Rod.
Yeah. So, Shiva, unfortunately, I mean, he can full clear Turtle Rock. That's not going to be a problem for him. No, he can't. He doesn't have the fire rod. But he can get all the way to Laser. Well, I was gonna say he can get all the way to Laser Bridge with certain key layouts.
Yeah, that's always interesting.
Yeah, but Humbug was right there as far as where his key to Samaria was. Right by Spike Cave.
Yeah.
He orphaned it.
I mean, it's just such an awkward check, but at the same time.
At the same time, he's right up there. It just makes sense that he should have just done it while he was there.
Oh, Humbug did get the cane, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So, we got 2 runners with the fire rod and 2 runners with the cane, and no runner has both. That is... oh dear.
But Humbug is in the right place to at least get the fire rod.
True.
He will get it. So as far as Fear Agent goes, for him, he has to get back to Spike Cave to get Samaria. Shiva has to go to Misery Mire to get the well, it's in Pod first to get his flute to then get his fire rod. So he'll be able to one dip Misery Mire. He's just a boy. Is going to need the King of Samaria also, and Humbug will be getting his fire rod here shortly. Yeah, and chat's right. Fear Agent is gonna clear out Skull Woods, and then blind pull the pedestal. And I hope for him it is not the shovel. Yeah, Cape would be good because that could send him back to where he needs to go. To Spike Cave could give him that hint.
Nice moth fight.
Alright, so let's see what's on the pedestal.
Oh, baby. Mushroom. So, fetch quest.
Well, not what he's gonna want to see, though.
Just 10 arrows.
Alright, so there's our shovel.
And Fear Agent. Oh dear. Fear Agent, Fear Agent, Fear Agent. What? Just, this feels so bad. What? Where are you going? You're going the wrong way! Oh, it's doing... That makes sense. There's his mirror shield. He has a fairy, right? Okay. And there it is.
So he says the boy also pulls the pedestal. So Humbug just has to get through Turtle Rock as fast as Turtle Rock layout allows. Head had
Head was
mushroom.
mushroom to 10 arrows. He's just a boy about to be in go mode as well. And Shiva Hayes going to be shortly too. So, yeah, we're gonna be in full go mode here. Not too long.
And this is definitely Humbug's race to lose at this point.
Yeah. Oh my, he is really moving fast.
Yeah, Berna was on Zora Ledge, so, and then we've had access to that since we've had the flippers. Alright, so Humbug is about to enter Trinex. Alright, chat. Once Trinex goes down, there are 22 possible locations for the Gens Tower Big Key. Once Trinex falls, put a number in 1 through 22, but wait till Trinex falls, please.
Yep.
I'm
gonna be going with my traditional tile room.
I'm gonna go with 6 today. Alright, so down goes Trinex, and go ahead, chat. Once Humbug enters GT, it is closed. Alright, so starting on the left, we have a small key on Bob's George. Alright. Chest 2 coming up here is 20 bucks. Chest 3, compass.
Small key. I think
Yep,
you need to
small key.
refresh. You might be a little
My
behind.
commentator browser is just not working at all this afternoon.
Ah, okay. And the map.
I'm actually using the Twitch stream because I can't get the other one to work at all, so. And I know that's behind the commentator stream. chance. Alright, so it does find the big key. I was refreshing my browser, so let's see, that was... I think 10? Chat saying 11, I'll go with what they say, 11? Yes, it does. Lamp, pedestal, torch counts.
Yep, torch counts in the count.
Try to hover, did not work. Too bad. That was a good attempt. Good attempt. Humbug done with the gauntlet.
Nice. Try next down for Pure Agent.
Definitely wouldn't mind seeing some swag stress against Aga too. We'll see if anybody does that. So I'm just about to get to Troll Dorm.
And Trollworm's dead.
Alright, so he's not gonna find out what is in Moldorm's final chest. Alright, so Humbug on to Aga 2. Alright, down goes Aga 2 for Humbug. And he'll go to his Ganon fight.
Yep.
Butter sword, silvers,
Yeah, he's got this.
Yeah, this should be I'd say 0 cycle on all of them. Or 1 cycle, pretty much.
Smooth as butter, you could say.
Yeah, exactly. Smooth as butter. Alright, Humbug already done with phase 1 and 2. So now on to phase 3. Meanwhile, he's just a boy kills Trinex. We'll be heading out to GT. And the interesting thing is, if he's just a boy does Dark Magician, he can actually get ahead of Fear Agent.
Yeah, you could. And Chi-Chi.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Humbug. Heavy Fishes. First all on the restream and 5th overall with an official time of 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 55 seconds. In first place in today's open randomizer was Cordide at 133.09. Second was Lin at 133.25. Goomba 90 at 137.39. And Hitsu 1337 at 140.01.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's to everybody. He's just a boy. He is doing Dark Magician, so he could catch up here with some good execution.
Yep. There's the key.
See if Humbug decides to join us here in the broadcast booth.
He says he's going to in a minute or two.
Okay. So the difference now between He's Just a Boy and Fear Agent is pretty small.
Hey,
And we're joined by
GG.
Humbug. GG's.
Thank you. GG.
Humbug,
So how about
we're
the
destined to
siege?
meet this way again.
Yeah, we met here yesterday, I believe. Yeah. Oh man, I was shaking in the end because I needed to pee so badly. Now it's done. Now I'm okay again.
Yeah. So that was a seed.
Yeah, that was a crapshoot of a seed.
I mean, it was a math girl seed.
Well, I should know what to expect by now. But I felt like that stupid crab in the beginning. I mean, not getting the hook shot early. It kind of slowed me down. And I was glad I found it before going into Ice Palace. But then I didn't get the Cane of Burna because I screwed up the
Nobody did.
flippers. Well, I mean, I guess a lot of people got up there right after beating Armos, or something like that, or maybe right after beating. Well, no. Yeah. Anyway, you got up there kind of low on arrows. So if you, as me, aren't quite sure on that trick, you'll run out of arrows, as I did, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so all three of the... So, two of the runners, one is up about to head to Moldorm 2, one is in the Wizrobe 2 room, and one is fighting the Ice Armos. And
Okay,
getting stomped on.
By the way, that was...
Oh, Fear Agent hovering.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
He hovered the, to the Bowlock side of Pod, actually, successfully.
But he didn't hover to Trinix.
No.
That's disappointing. But yeah, this was the second race in a row that the Dark Magician strats worked out just as it should. So I was kind of happy about that, at least.
I think you're the only one who didn't get trolled by the hammer, like, in last location at basically.
Where was the hammer? I can't remember.
Agina.
Right, yeah. I went there before going to the castle, because I wasn't sure if this was an Agaseed or if it was, well, what to expect. So I mean, if there was a sword, I thought to myself that if there was a sword on Agina, that would help me get into Castle Tower. But it ended up being the hammer, so that was just as good, as I suppose.
Probably better to not
probably
have a sword early, because then you would have had the choice of doing Aga versus that Agina. So at least it didn't give you that option.
Yeah, so I I felt kind of off the whole race. I mentioned it in chat before the race. I came off just doing one of my first door randos, so I felt weird and made some weird decision as well. I somehow managed to do the potion glitch, even I had the bow, but I still did the potion glitch in Pod. That's just one thing I did.
Yep. Well, Fear Agent's on Ganon right now, about to enter Phase 4.
And he's just entering Ganon.
And she was not that far behind everybody. About done with the gauntlet. GG's.
GG's the Fear Agent. So Fear Agent finishes second overall on our restream with a 151.41 and good for 7th place overall. So in 6th place was Obscure Light Form at 150.45.
Oh, the triple. GG's.
Nice. And we're joined by Fear Agent. GG. GG's.
GG. So, how about that seed, huh? Oh, actually, let's wait for He's Just a Boy to hop in here if he's gonna.
So Fear Agent finished with an official time of 151.42 for 7th place. He's Just Boy gets 8th place with 152.52. And good for 2nd and 3rd overall of our restream, and waiting for Shiva Hayes to finish off.
Yep. Shouldn't be too far behind Butter Sword Silvers. And that's Agatu down. Hello, GG's, He's Just a Boy.
GG. What a seed. I knew it was going to be fun when I saw Math Girl generated it.
I had to. Do you want to explain to Nitro what a Math Girl seed is?
It's pretty much a Plando every time. I was totally expecting the GT Big Key to be in 22. It was only fitting. Yeah. Good stuff went right at the beginning of that seed for me. I made some good calls, but that Canis Samaria and pulling the ped.
Oh goodness, she was on half a heart on Ganon. Oh. This is risky. And illegal drugs sleeps again forever. Yeah, we're just waiting on Shiva to finish up here on phase 3, about to be in phase 4 again. Oh no, silver is my one true weakness. 3 of you were really close though. I'm not sure how that didn't turn into a multi-hit on Ganon, but okay. Sure game. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. GG.
Yeah, down goes, and Shiva has completed the seed. Let's just get the official times for her and where she finishes. So finishes 4th overall, and I believe 10th of our runners. Her time is not up on the stream yet, so we will have to wait for that. But either way, GG's to all you guys. What a race.
Did Fear Agent pull the ped as well? Or
Sure
you
did.
just... Yeah.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah. I just had that moment where I was like, man, I went into pod so early and I didn't beat the boss. And then by the time I was at Skullwoods, I was like, I could have just checked the ped right now. And then I went and did a bunch of stuff and I was like, now that's it. I'm going back. There's got to be something there. freaking mushroom.
I skipped one check, and that was the left side swamp. I cleared everything else.
Yeah, I didn't do left side swamp, and I didn't do the Bombos medallion.
Yeah, Humbug didn't do left side swamp either.
Yeah, I did. Although
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I managed to skip all the pendant bosses though.
Ah,
I
got it.
didn't clear any one of those out, and I also didn't check shovel.
Yeah, well, shovel, you'd be. By the time you got shovel, you'd be in go mode
Yeah,
at that point.
exactly.
Presumably.
But I
Well,
guess that
how would
basically
you-
I guess
shovel was
basically
on-
everyone.
Sorry, go ahead.
Vitreous.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how you'd be. I don't know what you would need after Vitreous.
I mean, you may have just was like, I got the Godmire, and I'll go through and I'll beat him right away. And
Oh yeah, if you left without the fire rod, then
Yeah.
that's shame on you.
yeah,
Yeah, but I guess that everyone my guess is that everyone will basically last location their Dark World access. At least I did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Majorly. Yeah.
yeah. I got
Yes,
my
yes,
hammer
that's
was
much.
I got the bow actually before I did South Shore, and so I had my glove before I did South Shore.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
then for
Yeah, go
me,
ahead.
the big thing that kind of held me up was getting the flippers in Swamp. I went to Swamp instead of doing so I did Thieves Town into Skullwoods, got the flippers, and decided to go to Swamp instead of checking Graveyard Ledge and Kingstown, which were the spots that you had to go. So I went to Swamp, and that didn't work out, and then Pod, and then Catfish, and then so I'm pretty much the last location by Mitts. And then when I went back up to get Bombos and clear the mountain, I thought about doing Spike Cave. I was like, no, there's still, now that this opens up a bunch of stuff, I've got Ice and Mire. It's like one check. So those two decisions cost me a lot of time.
Yeah, and Canis Mario was in a rather odd spot in Spike Cave.
Yeah, I would have checked Spike Cave because I did Death Mountain pretty early. I got my Titan Smiths really early because I did Pod and then hook shot it over and did those checks. And I went straight up to Death Mountain and then to wherever. But I only had like 6 hearts, and I wasted my fairy early because I was dumb. And yeah, it sucks because I would have definitely checked that when I was up there, but I was like, I have no hearts. I don't have anything else.
I didn't have the hammer when I went up. I actually had the hook shot before I went up. Before I had the hammer, so I cleared that out and did Hera since I got the sword on the right side, and then I skipped race game, so I had to run back to race game and thought something would be there. It wasn't, so then Agina was that stupid hammer.
And I mean, no one in their right mind wanted to go to Agina first when you get so much money and the move
Yeah.
roll. Like, I knew when I got the hook shot in Waterfall Cave, I'm like, everybody got this, guaranteed. Especially, and you get the boots too. It's like, it's telling you to fake flipper.
Yeah, I really intended to fake flipper, but I died in a crab, so I didn't get to.
Those
Yeah.
pesky crabs.
I mean, if you just name the locations of like the glove on Armos Knights with the bow in the back of Escape, which you have to do before you go to Eastern because the glove is locked by that bow. You got the mitts on Graveyard Ledge. You got Samaria on Spike Cave and Fire Rod and Big Chest of Mire. Like all of those locations are terrible.
Yeah.
Like one of
Fucking
them would be
odd.
bad. Yeah, flute in a pendant pod.
Yeah.
Flippers
So-
and pendants go.
Yeah, like any one of those is bad, and then you have like all 6 or 7 of them. It's like it's pretty disappointing.
As stated before, this was a math girl seed, so.
Yep.
Yeah. And I learned what it was today, so everybody learned something today.
Well, thanks for the restream. I need to get lunch.
All right. Anything else for Aegis Boy or Humbug?
No, just thank you guys for the restream.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
It was
Thank
good,
you all.
good getting all my bad play out for tonight. So
There you go. See, that's what the restream and the open dailies are for. They're for your getting all the bugs out for tournament. All right. Well, with that, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who is involved with getting us on the air. We would like to thank our trackers today, Etienne and Vince Easter. Our 2 trackers today, my fellow co-commentator, Math Girl 718, and this was a Math Girl seed. And all of our runners, please give them a follow. They really deserve your love today. If you're not satisfied with the randomizer just now and want more, well, check out all your speed gaming channels 1 through 6 and LTTP randomizers 1 through 4. Plus, I believe there's a casual race going on tonight at 9. That'll be on Speed Gaming too. But that just about does it for us. So for all of us here at the Speed Gaming Networks, I am Nitro6003. Have a great afternoon.